What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about 2006. Wow, almost 20 years old, 18 years old. Pirates of the Caribbean, the second one, Dead Man's Chest. I really love this franchise so much, mostly because of Johnny Depp, Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley. They're just the three of them, the little love triangle between the three of them, but Orlando's love with Kiera, I've always loved, and Johnny just being a crazy, unhinged Jack Sparrow is exactly what you need. And then people like Barbossa, like the cast is all great when he's on the island because he's fleeing the sea because of Mr. Davy Jones, and he sent the Kraken after him because he's got the black spot on his hand. He flees to land and ends up getting captured by these cannibal type people that are island dwellers, and he's running away from the island dwellers in this picture freaking there's certain scenes in these movies that are iconic and are timeless and live in my head rent free, like the scene where they're Orlando Bloom and all the crew are captured in those bone cages, and they're rolling down the hill, and they roll right into the ocean, and it's terrible. And then there's the wheel. They're on the wheel with him, Norrington, and Jack, and they're all trying to grab the chest key. But the whole movie, they're trying to get the chest. And what is the chest, you may say? The chest holds the heart of Davy Jones. Davy Jones, for 2006, looks so freaking good, and still to this day looks fantastic. The actor Bill Nighy that played him obviously gave a voice and gusto to this character that I don't think anyone else could, but the poor guy's in CGI pajamas doing every one of his scenes. But I will say it was worth it, because what we get out of that is fantastic, because the tentacle face and the way that he's like an octopus and the way that his whole crew is like underwater creatures, and some of them have crab hands, some of them are hammerhead shark people, and they're all like humanoid people, but they all have like, one of them has a starfish on their face, Stellan Skarsgård's Bootstrap Bill, this is a crazy cast for 2006 too. And I just think it's a phenomenal movie, and of course the ending is phenomenal. Kiera friggin' chains Jack to the post, and Jack has to go down with the ship like a captain should, but he goes down with the Black Pearl, and he faces the Kraken head on, and he goes diving in there with the knife, and that's like the final scene. We're like, what the hell, Jack Sparrow's dead? And then the end of the movie is the crew pulls up to what was her name, Timadora, or Consuela, or what was her name, Calypso pulls up to Calypso's house, which is Davy Jones's love, and pulls up to her house, and where they're like, we gotta get Jack back, and they're like, oh, where does a man go if he's not dead and he's not here on the planets? He's in Davy Jones's locker. And how do we get to the locker? Well, what do you have to do? You have to go to the world's end, and who knows how to do that? A man that we thought was dead from the first movie, Captain Barbossa. I fucking love Captain Barbossa. He's the most piratey pirate I've ever seen in my life, and he's fantastic. And I wonder if they shot these movies back to back, because this one came out in 2006, and then At World End either comes out in 07 or 08, but it's like a year later. You're like, damn, that was kind of quick turnaround. And I wonder if they either had filmed it right away, or they like had it written and they like knew what the next story was, because At World's End is probably my favorite out of any of them. It's just such a perfect movie, it's a complete story in every sense of the frame when it comes to these pirates movies. Fucking awesome. I did love On Stranger's Tides as well. Dead Man Tell No Tales is pretty good as well, with the Javier Bardem, fantastic. And then is there one after that? I don't quite remember, but I really hope that they continue this franchise on, and they bring back Johnny, and Disney publicly apologizes to him, and we get Jack Sparrow back, because Captain Jack Sparrow is a character that should live on forever, don't you think? Like, he's just fantastic, like, what can you possibly say to Johnny Depp to make Jack Sparrow better? Hey, could you be less drunk? Could you ask less drunk? No, like, he's a pirate. He's perfect, like, him and Barbossa and like everyone in this movie like understood the assignment, you know what I mean? Like Mr. Gibbs, like how do you not love Mr. Gibbs? Come on. But for 2006, I gave this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. I think it's really, really good. It's timeless. I'll watch it every time, and it's just phenomenal. And this is one of those franchises that it's rare that I like every movie in the franchise. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really good. I can't say enough good things about it, and I can't wait to continue this franchise movie rewatch. I start things, and I don't mean to start them, but then once I do start them, like the Aliens franchise, I didn't mean to start watching the entire franchise, but now I'm into it, so now I'm like, well, put it on the list and then check things off one at a time. You know what I mean? Like, and slowly over time, all of a sudden you finish them all. Like, I've just finished the John Wick franchise. Go check those movies out if you haven't. But now I have, what, 2 or 3 more Pirates of the Caribbean movies to do? I don't know. There's worse problems to have, I guess. But stay tuned. We'll be watching more movies, and Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End movie review coming to you sooner rather than later. Please like this video, subscribe if you've made it this far in the video. I really appreciate you. And stay tuned for the next one. We'll be talking about Dune. Maybe not the one you think. 1984 is Dune. But Dune Part 2 comes out in a week or two, so might as well watch the old one, watch the new one, get ready for the brand new one. You know what I mean? So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.